Hi and welcome to episode 9 of Weekly Geek. So this week I'm going to answer a question I get asked a lot, and it's probably one of the main reasons why some people initially reach out to me, which is how do I find more customers? It's quite a legitimate question to ask, and there's a lot of small businesses out there who are obviously wanting to find more customers. But my first answer to people is before you start looking at how you can find more customers, are you doing the most with the leads and the inquiries that you've already got? It can be quite easy to reach out and find new customers. It's also quite expensive as well, in terms of marketing activities typically cost money and cost time. So for me, before you start filling your sales funnel, absolutely have to find a way to make sure it's as efficient as possible and that you are doing as much as you can to convert as much opportunity as you've already got access to without spending money and time on generating new leads. So I guess my first piece of advice is definitely fix your funnel, your sales funnel, before you start to fill it. But on the topic of how do you find more customers, a 3 or 4 minute video blog isn't long enough to answer that question, but the simple answer to the question is hang out where your customers do. Now that might sound quite obvious, but actually it's something that sometimes people miss. There's lots of things out there, whether it's exhibitions, whether it's social media platforms that want you to spend your money with them. And some of them are right for some businesses, but they're not right for every business. You have to identify who your customers are and understand where they live. Now, where they live might not be as obvious to you as the ordinary things that most companies do. So you have to think outside the box. You have to think about where they hang out. But don't just go and throw your money willy-nilly at a lot of generic activities. Be specific, identify who your customers are and who your potential customers are, and hang out where they hang out. Be part of their club. Give to them, give up your time, spend time with people, learn to build trust with your potential customers and get to know them, help them to like you and trust you, and you will find more opportunity. So by all means, get in touch if you want to talk a bit further about how to find more customers in a bit more detail and in the most relevant way to your industry. But for me, as a headline, first of all, fix your funnel before you start filling it. And secondly, just think about who your customers are and how you can go and hang out where they hang out. So good luck. I'd love to hear from you as always. I do appreciate your messages and your tweets midweek. Let me know how you're getting on with the advice. So please reach out. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at SalesGeekUK, Facebook.com/SalesGeekUK. And you can find me, Richard Few, founder of Sales Geek, on LinkedIn, and you can contact me by email. Love to hear.